Hey. Welcome, welcome, welcome once more to this year program Sex and Air. Deconstructing machism and patriarchy. Who no getting advice from? Who giving uno relationship advice? Who giving your data relationship advice? Wait, give a chance, man. Give a chance, make we save people connect up. Today we're going to talk about several different things, man. And we want to introduce another type of feminism. The last two type, what we introduced, what they was? Let's give it a chance. Let's give it a chance. Let people connect. Remember, this is Radio La Siempre Joven. Radio La Siempre Joven, right there in Bluefields, Nicaragua, bringing you this radio talk live every week. Hey, we almost have a year, We almost have a year since we're doing this radio program, Sex on Air. And someone who never listen to my program. Huh? Someone who never yet listen to my program. We only see it, but we don't take time and listen to it. But nevertheless, we keep on shoving it hard and things because we know we have people listening to it. Alright, remember this radio program main objective, main audience is directed to man, is directed to male, is directed to boys. Those are the main target of this radio program. That means the audience. Everybody could listen to the radio program. Everyone is welcome to listen to the radio program, but we need to set straight that the idea of this radio program is to talking to man, training man about what is machismo, what is patriarchy, different types of violence that man exercise over woman and that them could exercise over them children, over them daughters, also the circle of violence. We talk about different types. We talk about different types of feminism because usually when man hear the word feminism, they think it's a fight of woman against man, but it's not like that. That's why we've been teaching, all these different concepts and theory. Now, what I'm doing is teaching, bringing out the concepts. Them doesn't mean I agree or doesn't mean I disagree with them, but simply they are just concepts. They are concepts that are studied, theorized, and people working around these things. And so I need to introduce them to it. Today we're going to talk about the lesbical feminism. You all heard that? Last 2 weeks we talk about dissident feminism. Then we talk about Marxism feminism. Today we're going to talk about the feminismo lesbico. Yeah, I hear about that. How much type of feminism I tell you all say they have. Alright, let's talk about this topic now. Who you are getting advice from? Who your data getting advice from? And something I read, and something I see, one good video there what I say and I read, and I want to bring this out here so you all can hear it and give a comment about it. And this one is in regards to single woman. That's why you're asking who you getting advice from. Because you see, when you take, I don't understand how people could take relation advice from people that are single. You're taking relation advice from people that are single, never yet been married, had not have a stable relation in the last month, in the last year, had 3 or 4 or 5 different relations in 1 year. But them are the people them you all taking relation advice from. So what the advice them going to give you in a relation if they don't have a stable relation? Because when you take advice about some things because you want aim to achieve that, so you're going to listen to that advice. In this case, have a stable relation. Now, do you see? You have one thing where you say, single woman help keeping other women single because they see the possibility of other women overcoming or of other people overcoming and getting in a relation. So what them no want is for them to do better. Is for them friend to my tiny friend to do better than what they are in. So the advice what them give is always advice of negative and how to break up some of the relation what they mean. Because sometimes when people give advice of relation, what them do is them shoving and pushing a person what have the possibility of being in a stable relation and pushing them out of that relation for it not to be stable because they don't have it and they don't want other one to have it neither. So what do they try to manipulate you for stay stuck with them? Hello? Some single people, when they're giving other single people advice, is a way of manipulating them so them could stay stuck with you. As I remember, I said to the beginning of the program, you have people who are giving relation advice when in the last year they had 4 or 5 or 6 different relations in 1 year. So that means that they don't have a stable relation. So what they're going to do, they're going to advise you and push and shove for you to stay stuck with them. So you see, part of this modern society manipulate other friends. They manipulate other friends. You know why they manipulate other friends? Why they manipulate? Because we don't assume them is no friend. We don't assume them is no friend. And them is the same one that what carry things out. Hello? That makes sense? If it don't make sense, we'll go back to the beginning of this recording if I get some sense out. Right? Now, what is the number one reason women usually break up with a man in a relation? What is the number one reason? And the number two. What is the number one reason or the number two reason why women usually break up with man in a relation? Hello? Listen to this. Uno type the comment. Uno comment what is the number one reason why women break up with men in relation? You see, uno type the comment. I'm gonna make a comment about it, but this may not be number one though. Plenty people break relationship. Plenty people break relationship with uno what is some quality man because plenty people don't know how to be committed to a faithful relation. Plenty people don't know how to be committed to a faithful relation. And when we're talking about faithful relation, we're talking about a relation of respect, loyalty, and all the boom 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 what we want in relation. We will want to receive it from them, but then we don't want to give it. Hello? So some of the time we need to ask yourself, what kind of stupid thing are doing? Listen, what kind of stupid thing are doing on a regular basis to absolutely screw up our boycott my life or my relation them when I get in it? Remember to the beginning of this program I said you have people who are getting a 5 and 6 and 7 different relations a year, which is their right. Which is everybody right to get in how much you know. We're not questioning that, but I know people looking for a stable relation. So now you have to ask yourself, what type of stupid thing you're doing on a regular basis to absolutely screw up or boycott your own self? Now, if you ask yourself that question, it's because you want to answer. And you need to be prepared to answer yourself to that question. Hello, men, boys? You know listening to me? I remember we're talking to the youths them because some of the time, plenty of we young man them, plenty of the young youths them would have loved to get some of these advice them when we was growing up. Because they not put it out there to with them. We have to learn things on the rough kind of way then. So this is where we're coming back again. And I'm going to keep on doing this because I see some good man. I see some good man, handsome, tall, working. They work hard. Them is a provider. They work hard. They look good. Them is a provider. But they continue screwing up and calling themselves. So, you man need to know how to walk away from a girl. You need to know how to walk away from a girl, because if you don't do it, you're gonna look like a fool. You're gonna look simple. You don't know what I'm talking about. You're gonna be the one what will left up dry, suck up, beat up, laugh up. Because when them ready for walk off, they're gonna walk off and leave you. And then they will laugh after you. Simple as that. They're gonna laugh and walk off from you. So man need to know when to walk off and cut off a relation. Now what make you think that if you had everything, some of the time, sorry, we just think like that, and I realize it's a reality. Sometimes we think if we had everything that we ask for, that would have satisfied we. This is another thing. What it is you want. When you want it. How you want it. If you get that, you think that would satisfy you? Or after you get it, you just want something else to satisfy you. And plenty of the time we go through life like that, then, thinking that what we want, if we get it, we're going to satisfy we. I'm going to leave that out there then. And this is something else that you need to listen to this. The Most High, when I talk about the Most High, I mean about God, the Most High. Listen to this. The Most High will expose every person in your life who is not for you. Hello? Men, boys, youths, husband, brother, cousin. You hear this? The Most High will expose every person in your life who is not good for you. And they do it several times, and you turn on like a miracle, and you still let come back with the same thing over again. But the Most High don't expose it to you. It don't show you who no good for you. It don't show you who no need to be in your life. It don't cut them off out of your life. But no, here comes you like big simple, big boom boom boom, and continue with it. The Most High gonna expose every person in your life who is not good for you. Hello? Because eventually the truth about every person in your life will come clear. The truth about every person in your life will come clear. So the Most High going to expose who is not good for you. So anytime you fall out or come out a relation, want to feel like, give thanks. Give thanks for yesterday. Give thanks for today. And give thanks for days to come. And again, and I need to say this, my radio program is not aiming to no person as an individual. This is not a moral compass or a moral judge program. This is a program that is made for man, that is made for boys, because we're talking to males and we're talking to boys about machismo. And plenty of these other topics, everybody could listen to the radio program because everybody welcome. And by we talk, you see, understand, but you have one thing what you call abolitionist education. And that's what we're trying to do with this. By teaching and talking about these things, then it help uno man and it help uno boys keep out of jail. It avoid uno from being locked up in the jail system. Because being in these type of things, them, and you can't interpret the sign that the Most High, it make people, your partner, would make them take out a violent person out of you. Anybody, any relation that take out, that make you come out and in that type of violence for express it against them, that's not where you're supposed to be, brother man. That's not where you're supposed to be. So run, leave that, run, and keep safe so you keep out of jail. And you keep out exercising the different type of violence that I explained to you, that men exercise over women. And you talk to no daughter them about these things, them talk to no children, talk to no son about these things. Look. And then you have a lot of broken homes, a lot of houses, a lot of broken homes. They come because sometimes man get overwhelmed. You know what is overwhelmed? We use overwhelm, tired. You get overtired and get saturated. The brains, the head, the mind. You know, when man get overwhelmed, you can't sleep. You see, for man happiness, for some man, you would sleep in one little bed and one TV and one fan and that make you happy, you know. And of course, everybody want more than. Everybody want more, but you give man one TV, one bed, a fan, and something for drink, and him happy. But because it's things that bring you peace then. But when we have a person outside of us, when we have a partner, what we would have called our better side, or our partner. When you have other person outside of we, what are you going to say? That that's the best. That's the person what take out the best out of me. That's the person what I want to sacrifice. We want to give them better than. We want to give them better than just a bed and just a TV and just a fan. We want to give them better. So we want to provide more. We want to provide conditions in a home. We want to provide safety. We want to provide the different comforts, the different things, the different materials, the different things that we see on TV. We want to give them. We want to share it. Hello? So we as man, we live happy with little bit, you know. Little bit we could get happy. We don't need much. But if we're there with a partner and with children, we want to get the best and give them things then. So now for we could provide safety for them, for we could provide comfort for them, for we could provide some of the things that they see on TV, we have to get up and bust we ass. Hello? We have to get up and work hard and sacrifice plenty things and bust ass. And then that become heavy. That become hard. That become tough. So you get overwhelmed. Hello? Because you work, you sacrifice, you don't sleep good, you don't eat good, because you have to work for provide safety, security, commodity, bring in the money. So you have bosses for all of these things then. And even though some of the time as man we don't know how we're going to provide, some of the time as man you don't know where you get it from, we don't say it then. We don't talk about it. Man them not talk and complain because we don't want to put that doubt in the partner head that we cannot provide or we don't know where or how we're going to get it then. So because of this, man get overwhelmed plenty times. They sit down home, they have their hand to their head, they vex. They're hurted because they're overwhelmed, because they can't provide situation, no work, economy, and a bunch of other things then. And I know no man who listening to me know what I'm talking about. We know what we're talking about. That's why this program is for man. That's why I talk about, because people don't talk about man feelings. What about our feelings? How we feel? What about our happiness? Hello? What about our happiness? And this is the thing what we say, because, and I said last week and I'm going to keep on saying it, men get tired. Men get tired. Nobody care. Nobody give a crap. Sometimes not even your own children them give a crap about you. And when all of this, man have to deal with heartbroken, man deal with rejection, man deal with not being able to provide, man deal with confusion. Some of the time a lot of man, weekend come, the following day come, man wake up, man go sleep. Some of the time thinking they don't want to wake up, you know. Because they have to go and deal with all this situation over again and again and again. But nobody know that. We don't know that. We don't know that. We know that. And this is the thing that you have to tell your son. And this is the thing that you have to tell your daughter them when they're growing up and they take a partner. Make them be able to look out for some of these things. You know? Because the thing is that some of the time our parents, your parents, don't talk to children about relation, about commitment. We don't talk. So what children, some of the time they reproduce what them see. They reproduce what mama and papa doing. And some of the time is only mama there. Some of the time is only papa there. So when them see mama have 3 and 4 and 5 and papa have 4 and 5, well, them do the same thing. When they come up as a children, as a child. Hello? Because I say it in other programs, we not take 5 minutes. We not take 10 minutes a day. Hey, there was a study that said that the 85% of parents don't take 5 or 10 minutes a day to sit down and have a conversation with them children. They don't have a conversation with the children. They will only roll and provide, get up, you late, go class, go full water, go rake the yard, go chop the yard, go shop, cut off the television, scrub your teeth, go to bed, go wash your clothes. But you not sit down and converse and talk with your picnic. Hello? You're listening to me? I know. Remember in this program we talking about gender-based violence. We talk about feminism. We talk about machismo. We talk about the relation with power between man and woman and how they exercise violence. Excuse me. But also, we cannot confuse all of them things with a man trying to have standards. And I said last week, and I will say it again because it's not wrong for keep on repeating it. Someone who don't hear it last week. People will say, no, he to control him. No, he control you too much. No, he must probably. Maybe in some relation is a violence they're suffering. But you don't have to listen to the other program to understand why the violence. But when a man have a standard for himself, what that man saying when I have a standard is say, look, in order for me to go wrong with you serious, in order for me to go wrong with you serious and take you serious as a partner, I call it exclusive and only you and me going date. For me to do that, I have expectation as man. As it put in standard, I have expectation as man. What this mean? As man, if you are me's partner, this means that I know what. It's up to you if you want to do it then. Because that's your right for do it. It's her right for do it. If she want to do it, you can't take away that right. And it's my right for say if I want to accept it. But there's nothing wrong in saying, look, if we're going to be boyfriend or girlfriend, or in a long-term relation, I have some expectations. So I know why you go out, go get drunk on the street, go get sloppy on the street and gallivanting with all kind of people on the street. I run a bunch load of man. I run a bunch load of man. Because the thing is that when people drink and when people having rum, usually they behave different. They behave different. They would have do and say things they might not do and say when they don't have rum in them. So people don't make sometimes people don't make good decisions when they're drinking. And you're drinking and dancing and baking and exposing and you know having a nice time, but you have a partner and think to someone, so we hold on, I have standards and I don't want you to do some of these things, and that's not being controlling. It's putting the thing on the table. Because you see, when man in a relation, and of course, when man in a relation, it's hard for man decide to give them exclusivity to someone, to give them exclusivity our relation to a person, to a girl, to a woman that will put themselves voluntarily and them own in that type of situation. What situation? When they go drink like man, bake like man, party like man, dance like man, sleep with for them put themselves in that situation. So for a man, it's hard to set a base when you have a relation, a person that voluntarily doing these things, them. That's why I tell you not to the beginning of this program, no man need to know when for walk off. You know when for walk off. Because like we in a relation, you have me and I have you, and we have one another, and you're happy. So what else out there you looking for? Huh? Again, this no means that you can't go have a nice time at a party and thing. But man have standards too. The same way girls and women look and say they want a man who could tall, we could pay them bill, we look good, we have a car, we have a house, we have this. Alright man, so we have standards too. We have, and this is part of it. Hello? You see? So no man, it's perfectly reasonable and it's perfectly normal and it's no problem for say these things them and put these things them on a table. Put these things them up front when you're dating with somebody, because this is not violence. Talking about this is not violence. It's putting your standard, but plenty of uno afraid to say it. Plenty of uno man afraid to tell uno pretty girlfriend what you know how, because she's so nice and pretty according to your eye and thing. Because you feel like the woman will leave you know. So you feel like they will leave you, so you don't want, so you broke your own standards and things. So you shouldn't be afraid to lose a person walk out or you walk out that behave badly this kind of way. They do you a favor. They're doing you a favor, because you're going to get stuck up in that, and afterward you're going to start exercise different type of violence over yourself, over one another. And now the other thing is that when you have standards, when you man have standards, when you man set your own boundaries or limit or how we want to call it, people going to think and say, what him to do? What he like? What he feel like? What he feel like? He feel like he mad? He feel like he good and say yes. I feel good. Yes, I feel like that. Yes, I have standards. Yes, that is me. Huh? So what? And I don't care. And you shouldn't care. You see, you shouldn't care for them people that make you feel like how you is. This is how you is. This is how you is. So as I was saying, when we have standards, when man have standards, I have boundaries, people going to say, you feel too good, you feel like this, you feel like this. Say yes and what, and I don't care. Yes, that's my standard, I feel good. That is what I want. That is how I want it. And if the person what you want or what you're going to do with can't match that or be up there with your standards, but then you just walk. And this is let's come back to what we said, stop taking care of a woman who is not treating you good, who is not treating you well, who is not appreciating you, who not respecting you. You're not going to win no award, you're not going to win no trophy, you're not going to win no premium for trying for saving them. All you're doing is drowning yourself in all that process of wanting to change somebody, that broke all your standards and limits that you put at the beginning. Hello? You understand that? And again, I just talking, and I'm not basing this on no individual, and I need to keep on saying this because I know my community then. I know my place then. I know some people listening to this and that say, George talking about me. I'm not talking about no, because I don't know no business. No life, that no business, that no life. I have my radio program, Sex and Aid Deconstructing Machism and Patriarchy, because I have a master's in gender, ethnicity and intercultural citizenship. And this is a way to talk to the black and brown community, to the Afro-descendant community, to demand them, to help them keep out of jail. Help them keep out of jail and let them understand the way them exercise violence, let them understand the way them could exercise violence on them data, the way them son could exercise violence. So this is just a thought. I don't want nobody get hurt. I mean, I don't want nobody take this thing as a little personal. No. Some of the time I just get some call and some of the time I just get some message and thing and they want to talk about this, I talk about that and listen to me. I'm not talking and I'm not addressing nobody personal, individual like on this radio program because that is not what me come for. Me not come here to be a moral compass to nobody relation, to nobody situation. This is just a general thought. And if some of the things you want to say, it makes sense to you and it hit you hard, well good then. Fine then. No problem with that. No problemo con eso. So I needed to set that for the record. So we keep on doing it. Now we have almost a year with this radio program now, you know. We have almost a year with this radio program and I still at the end of this debate if I'm going to do the radio program in Spanish because it reached a bigger network to you know, but I still at there and that I'm gonna ask you for share the radio program. If anyone who's in this radio program tonight, I'm gonna ask you just for share the radio program. You could share it in chat, you could share it on Messenger, you could share it on WhatsApp, you could share it on Telegram, you could share it on Signal. Alright, we'll go to the musical break. After we go to the musical break, what we're going to do is we're going to introduce what is lesbic feminism. Feminismo lesbico. Lesbic feminism, which is another type of feminism. Remember I told you there's more than just one feminist. More than just one type of feminist. But we're going to talk about the lesbic feminism. After I don't introduce at least 21 different type of feminists that we know exist or that I study, we're going to come back and then we're going to start break them down. We're going to focus a lot more on the black feminism. We're going to introduce womanism and I still have pendant of explaining to you how and what way man is also violence of machism. But I'm waiting for do that program when I get chance. For do the radio program, for put this radio program in a radio station in Costa Rica or Pura Vida, man. Nevertheless, hey DJ, run a rhythm for me, man.
Check. Jamaica Nina, check.
Dear God, me I write you a letter. Just steal some herb from me nerve, cause me can't take the pressure. Nika gone pan the hustling, she can't do no better. 10 time pan her back and a stranger pan tap on the man, them a beat her off for your spot. Father, tell me what is that? Oh, thy will be done, and we will overcome.
Indeed.
We will rise above, 'cause Jamaica and we are.
Say me no represent no GLP or PNP. Them can't tell me why the real warriors rest in peace. See all these P's mean RIP. Pestilence are where we forget RID. Police brutality, unwanted tragedies. Youths can't get no work for provide the school fee. Instead of books, them get guns and some broken dreams. What a calamity. Oh Lordy, please.
Thy will be done, and we will overcome.
Yes, we shall.
We will rise above, 'cause Jamaica and we love. Sometimes me have to wonder, I wish part of the daily police kill poor people picnic. And no matter how we fight, nothing no come out of it. Me dep on me knee for the woman we kill a 4-year-old baby. Evil a take over the country. Them a renovate jail for house the juvie. And now create education.
Hey, we're back again after the last musical selection, man. Hey, if anyone want a musical selection one of these days on the program, text me, man. Text me and tell me which music that want we put over the radio program, and we're going to shout out a greetings for you all over the radio program. We'll say, hey, such a person begged for this music, so we're going to bring it up for them and thing. Remember, this is 99.7 FM Radio, La Siempre Joven, at Bluefields. right there in Bluefields, Nicaragua, and you can see us on live stream over the Facebook page. All right, lesbian feminism. You see, there's a reason I mean, remember, for me to make this radio program, I really have to sit down and draw this out, draw it out, plan, confirm some research, read a date and things. So, there's a reason and a logic we've been introducing the topics them the way we introduce them. The man that don't know or never read about feminism, they believe like all feminists is lesbian. They believe that all feminists are woman feminists, them is lesbian. When I explain to you all is no, it's not so. No, the lesbian feminism, feminismo lesbico, is one type of feminism. And they have a concept and theory of what to study. And now we will bring it to you. And maybe it's true here where some man believe and think, all the woman them is all the feminists them is lesbian. It really is not so. Lesbian feminism is just one more type of feminism that exists. With all the 21 what we want to introduce to you all. Alright, so the lesbian feminism is a cultural, is a movement. Is a cultural movement. And that critically make a rephrase it, is a cultural movement that and have a critical perspective that encourage women to focus their effort, their strength, their attentions, their relationships, their activities to focus it mainly on woman, mainly on other woman in relation and comparison to man, rather than man. So the lesbian feminism is a whole cultural movement that have a critical perspective that encourage women to focus them effort, them attention, their relationship, them activities, them strength towards their fellow woman rather than man. And them also advocate that, when I say advocating, that they also believe that lesbianism is as the logical result of feminism. Hello? And again, they see lesbianism as the logical result of feminism. And it's true here where plenty man go out and say all feminists are lesbian, and the feminist movement is just a lesbian. No, and it's not so. The lesbian feminism, see that lesbianism is a logical result of feminism, which is fine. Hello? You following me up? You listening to me? And in this, them say, and you believe that lesbians was and always have been part of the heart of the woman movement. Lesbianism is part of the heart of the woman movement. But nevertheless, the problems them and the issues them lesbian women them have was still yet being invisible. In the movement. So then you also have the lesbian feminism of color. Remember we explained that to know why the black feminism rise there. So you have the lesbian feminism of color who emerge as a response to the lesbian feminism because they also fail to incorporate issues like class and race and oppression that the black lesbian woman had Hello? You see, I introducing these things piece by piece by piece, and I try to take me time to speak and to talk about this, because this no. This is where we're getting in other concepts that maybe you all hadn't heard, and I need to be careful when I training and when I explaining these things then, because some people would have take the recording and take this program and say, Jared said this, that, said that, and I do it, and what he said was bad, and what he said was wrong, and I kind of put boom, 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 boom. But nevertheless, we're coming back again. Lesbian feminism is a cultural movement that have a perspective that encourage women to focus them effort, them attention, them relationship, and them activities towards their fellow woman rather than man. And them often advocate that lesbianism as the logical result of feminism. Simple as that. Simple as that. So, within one of the ideas, one of the key ideas as the lesbian feminism is that them denaturalize heterosexuality. I say, well, is not natural, because it have a heterosexuality root in the institutions that is controlled by man patriarchy, capitalism, and it was brought in with colonialism and additional ideas. This is part of the idea. No. You have some key themes in it. You all may have heard this thing, what I'm going to say. But you have something we call sorority between women. Lesbian feminism also emphasizes on woman love for another woman. Woman love for another woman. It emphasizes on a community and also on different ideas in the community. Also, they state that lesbianism is about a choice and is resistance. Lesbianism is a choice and also is a resistance. Also, them have a critique to male supremacy. Critique to male supremacy. Also, this is the part what I'm going to know, so that you are supposed to hear it. And it's from here I think I did get it. That lo personal es político. What is personal is political. Because your personal, what you choose on a personal level, what you choose on an individual level, is also a political statement. It's also a political statement. The same way I decide for grow my hair. It's a statement. So, the lesbian feminism, the idea that the personal is political, or personal is, how to say in Spanish? Lo personal es político. I'm going to cut this short here. This lesbian feminism, because that's how you all know the idea is to introduce it in one of the program, one of the type of feminism. Then the other program, we're going to go a little deeper, a little more profound, a little more deeper, a little more profound in the explication of what this is. And if anyone out there hearing the radio program right now, if you're not watching it on Facebook Live, ask them to share the radio program. Share. You don't lose nothing by sharing the radio program, but you help we, and you help the boys them and the youths them to get this program towards them, especially with all the violence that is taking place in the community, all the violence that is taking place, man against man, boys against boys, man against woman, man against children, and it end up making you as man and boy get locked up and be in jail or running from the system. So this program also aimed at is the abolitionist education. Is teaching and helping with black man, with black boys keep out of jail, keep out of the system, because we training and we educating our community. So this is the other reason we bring this radio program to you. We reached 11 months of this radio programming. 11 months, you say just so what for you be and I be this every week in, week out. And you get you know, sometimes you're overwhelming because it's hard to find a little time on Sunday for get on this thing for live, for pay the every little thing. But nevertheless, I want to send a special greetings of K-Mars, man. We have some people that synchronize and listening to us K-Mars and just take and say, George, you listening to you in San Andres too? We have people listening to you in San Andres, in Costa Rica. We have people in my Pura Vida listening to us in Costa Rica. That's why I want to put the radio program in Costa Rica too. We also have people listening to us in the United States and also back home in Nicaragua. We have a lot of I don't feel good when somebody elderly, when somebody grandparents, them, the granny and the grandpa, or elderly people from the community text you on the phone and say, George, listening to you? George, listening to you? And I'm like, hey, all the people listening to me. All the people listening to Sex on Air. I remember at the beginning when I put out this radio program, Sex on Air, the older people, and what kind of simple thing coming to talk about now too, but the older folks, them just listen to the radio program, them and thing, man. It's a program when you could call on your family, man, call on your children, them, call on your son, call on your daughter, put on the radio program in the night, 8 o'clock in the night, Nicaragua time, and all of you could listen to this radio program as a family and thing and thing. Nevertheless, we're reaching to the final part of this your educational program, Sex on Air, Deconstructing Machism and Patriarchy, brought to you by this your radio host, George Enriquez Cayazo. I have a master's in gender, ethnicity and intercultural citizenship, and also over 20 years of community experience working with the black and brown Afro-descendant community in Nicaragua, Central America, and also abroad. We give thanks for yesterday. We give thanks for today. We give thanks for days to come on. We feel a little breeze. We feel a little cold breeze coming down. Nice to feel good, eh? Nevertheless, hey DJ, run that rhythm for me.
Check. Jamaica Nina, check.
Dear God, me I write you a letter. Just in some herb from me nerve, cause me can't take the pressure. Nika gone pan the hustling, she can't do no better. No. 10 time pan her back and a stranger pan tap on the man, them a beat her off for her spot. Father, tell me what is that? Oh, thy will be done, and we will overcome.
Indeed.
We will rise above, 'cause Jamaica land we are.
See me now represent no GLP, RPNP. Them can't tell me why the real warriors rest in peace. See all these P's mean RIP. Pestilence are where we forget RID. Police brutality, unwanted tragedies. Youths can't get no work for provide the school fee. Instead of books, them get guns and some broken dreams. What a calamity. Oh Lordy, please.
Thy will be done, and we will overcome.
Yes, we shall.
We will rise above, 'cause Jamaica land we love. Sometimes me have to wonder, I wish party that daily police kill poor people picnic. And no matter how we fight, nothing no come out of it. Me dep on me knee for the woman we kill a 4-year-old baby. Evil a take over the country. Them a renovate jail for house the juvie. And now create education opportunity. Oh Lord. Oh, thy will be done, and we will overcome. We will rise above, 'cause
official.